For this one, I want to talk about the difference between a jury trial and a bench trial. And probably everybody knows what a jury trial is. That's what you see on TV, where there's 12 people sitting there in the box and they're the ones that decide if the defendant's guilty or not. And so most folks know what that is. Well, there's another thing called a bench trial. So with the bench trial, you give up your right to a jury trial and you just try the case in front of the judge. So the judge decides whether you're guilty or not, and then if the judge finds you're guilty, then decides the sentence. And this is one of the biggest decisions to make in a lot of cases. Most everybody wants a jury trial, which is great. They're very, very expensive. And we do it cheaper than most firms, but lots of folks can't afford our rates. When you're looking at doing a jury trial, it's a lot easier to win because you just got to convince one juror. The flip side to it, the risk is when you lose a jury trial, you tend to get the max penalty or close to the max. Then on the flip side, with the bench trial, it's much cheaper to do one because we don't have to go through all the steps of a jury trial. The risk is you tend to lose a bench trial more often than not. But when you do lose a bench trial, you tend to get the minimum penalty or something closer to the minimum penalty. And then it can sometimes make the basis for appeal easier to do if you've gotten a sentence under a bench trial. So it's just gonna depend on the situation that you or a loved one maybe is facing, whether we do a jury trial or a bench trial. Taking the financial considerations into play, a bench trial might be the only thing that we can afford. But that's what we need to be looking at, that decision of, if we can't get a acceptable plea offer, are we going to be looking at doing this to a jury trial or for a bench trial? Very big, very important consideration.